Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Revlon. I did a video on them earlier, and they had a pretty nice run up today, and just kind of some interesting action going on with it. So currently done for the day at $8.05. It had a decent run up here right at 1 o'clock, 1:10. Another little bit of one here. So here's a look at over the last year. It's just been coming down pretty much every day. Had a run up here in November to 15, and this would have been the place to pick this one up, and then it just started taking off again. So we'll see if it hits these 14, 15s or where it stops at. So that's kind of some interesting action, just down and then just boom. So every graph's probably going to look like that, so just trading kind of flat here over the last week, and then hit that spot and then took off. But I just found out about this one yesterday. A friend sent me a text and said he was doing an option on it, so it looked kind of interesting. So but again, this is Revlon, ticker REV, and if you don't know much about them, they sell beauty and personal care products. The firm's products include cosmetics, hair color, hair care, and hair treatment, so pretty much everything for your hair. So but founded in 1932, 443, let's call it $444 million market cap, high today of 989 and a low of 752, high of 52-week high of 1765 and a low of $1.08. So this isn't right. I saw it was up in the hundreds, 160 million, so that's not been updated for whatever reason. But here is their next earnings coming up on August 4th, so now between now and coming up for earnings, who knows what'll happen with this one. But over here on Microsoft Bing, currently showing it as a hold with a one-year price target of $8.50. I don't even know if that holds true since it's had the action that it's having right now. So the latest meme stock of Revlon surges more than 50% in heavy trading, and this is just out an hour ago. So again, nail polish maker Revlon Incorporated continued its surge at the latest so-called meme stock, riding a wave of retail investor interest as stock gained more than 50% in heavy trading on Wednesday. Shares of the $330 million market cap company, which filed for bankruptcy last Wednesday, are up more than 400% since its lows on June 14th. As retail investors appear to pile into the company. Overall shares of Revlon were the second most traded by brokerage customers of Fidelity on Wednesday, following only the shares of Tesla, according to the firm. The firm's market cap was less than $100 million before its recent surge, one of the features that made it the perfect candidate for the most speculative retail cohort. According to Vanda Research, retail traders bought $8.3 million worth of Revlon shares on Tuesday, the highest ever recorded for the stock, Vanda said. In late afternoon trading on Wednesday, the stock was up 48% to $8.98 after rising more than 50% earlier. Rally was reminiscent of the 500% surge in the shares of the car rental Hertz. I think I covered that once or twice. It filed for bankruptcy in May of 2020 following economic restrictions during the early stages. And there's a website you can go to. So, but they have estimated the short interest in Revlon stood at 37.6 earlier this week, making it an attractive target for retail traders. However, such an unwind is likely not. That the driver of Revlon's recent move higher said that managing director at the research firm S3 Partners, the recent price moves are due to long buying and selling and not short selling and covering. In other words, a meme stock, he said. Short sellers are down $15.3 million in market-to-market losses, or 139% for the month of June. According to S3 Partners, shares of Revlon are down 22% year-to-date. And so not looking too great for the stock, but they're running it up. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this one in the days and weeks to come. So what's going on with Revlon stock? And this is out just a couple hours ago. Shares continue to surge Wednesday on abnormally high volume amid increased retail investor interest following the company's Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing announcement last week. Revlon said it filed for bankruptcy to strategically reorganize its legacy capital structure and improve its long-term outlook. Retail traders have since flocked into the name hoping for a buyout. Reports from the last week suggested Indian conglomerate Reliance Industries was considering a buyout of the company. So it's hard to say what's going to happen with it now with everybody running it up. So just have to wait and see, but it's going to be a fun ride to watch. So traders across social media platforms are also highlighting the high short interest in the name. 36.87% of Revlon's total float is currently being sold short, according to data from Benzinga Pro. The average session volume over a 100-day period is about 8.8 million. Wednesday's trading volume was already exceeded 154 million at the press time, and Revlon has developed a reputation as a color authority and beauty trend center in the world of color cosmetics and hair care. Company is principally engaged in cosmetics industry. So Revlon announced it was filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy last week. The stock was trading below $2 per share. Revlon shares were up 44.9% at $8.78 on Wednesday afternoon. So Revlon keeps surging despite filing for bankruptcy. So again, kind of some of the same information that we already went over here. Since the beginning of 2022, Revlon stock has crashed. On January 3rd, the stock was worth $11.66 per share, but on June 16th, Revlon announced it was filing for bankruptcy, Chapter 11. Stock sat at just $1.95 per share. So just think if you owned, 10 shares or 100, and then it went down to that, that'd be kind of an ouch. But if you got in at this price and ran it down as an option to that, you'd have made some serious cash. So, however, since its bankruptcy filing announcement, Revlon stock has surged while still well below its January highs. The company's stock closed at $6.06 a share yesterday. Over here on Reddit, nothing other than what we already went over. Here on StockTwits, currently at $8.14. Revolution has begun. Broke trend upside, so could be an interesting week for this one. We'll see what happens tomorrow and Friday. Might possibly do another video on it. I'll have to see if it runs up above 10. I'll definitely do one. But I thought it was going to be running down here, but it had that nice run up and fell off, and had another nice one again. But that is it for Revlon. Like I said, I'll probably be covering this one again here in the near future. I'll be watching this one for sure. And if you're trading this one, go ahead and leave it in the comments. That'd be interesting to know. If you own shares, your cost basis would be interesting. And if you did an option, if you made some money on it, I'm sure people that did an option made some money on it. So, and if there's any other stocks out there you want me to make a video on, I'd be happy to take a look and do that as well. So, and if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.